Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be my March wrap-up, but I just wanted to say really quickly that I hope all of you are doing good. I hope that you're staying safe out there and you're listening to all the advice and regulations and stuff that your country or your state or county or whatever is, you know, saying to do. Because these are very serious times and it honestly feels like we're in a movie, but it's not a movie, it's serious and it's really happening. So yeah, just wanted to say that. I am actually in Louisiana. That's where I live, and it's pretty bad over here. Last I heard, I think we had over 10,000 cases. We are getting hit pretty hard with it. I've just been staying at my fiance's house for this entire time, doing puzzles, playing Animal Crossing, which we're addicted to, watching movies. I watched Tiger King. Unpopular opinion, I didn't really like it. But yeah, that's just what I've been doing. But yeah, I hope you guys are all doing good out there and you're staying the fuck home because shit is serious. But yeah, so I'm gonna be talking about the books that I read in March. I believe I read 6 books in March, but I'm gonna check again because I'm not entirely sure. It might be 5. So I read 7 books in March. I actually thought I had read 6, but you know, 7. I'm happy with it. So the first book that I read in March, I was actually reading it in February. I started it on the last day of February. And I gave it 4.5 out of 5. I really enjoyed this book. I can't wait to watch the series on TV. Actually, that reminds me, I should probably watch that while I'm not doing anything. But yeah, I really enjoyed the book. It was a little bit different from other Stephen King novels that I've read. But it was still, you could tell it was Stephen King. I mean, you can always tell what's a Stephen King book and what's not. I don't know. I read it at the beginning of March and like so much has happened since then that I'm not like completely sure what the plot was anymore. I think it was about a shapeshifter. I'm not even really sure. And there was like a murder that happens, and what's her name? Holly is from like Mr. Mercedes. She came in it at towards the end. Which I didn't read Mr. Mercedes, but I knew that she was from that because she was talking about like Bill Hodges and stuff in it. So if you're interested in that, you probably know this already if you have read Mr. Mercedes, or if you've even read The Outsider, you know. But if you haven't read it, I'm just telling you. I don't think you have to read the Mr. Mercedes before you read The Outsider, but I mean, since Holly is a character from Mr. Mercedes and like that series, I would recommend maybe reading it before, just so you aren't confused about some of the things they talk about in The Outsider. But I didn't read it and I was fine and I loved it still. I gave it 4.5, so I mean, do what you want, I guess. The second book that I read in March was A Nearly Normal Family by M.T. Edvardsen. I gave it 3.5. Well, no, actually, I gave it 3 out of 5. And I have to be honest, I don't remember anything about this book at all. A Nearly Normal Family is about this girl who is charged with the murder of like older man, and it's basically from like her dad's point of view, then the mom's point of view, then the daughter's point of view, and like you don't figure out what happened exactly until the end of the book. But I mean, it was pretty decent. It wasn't like anything like shocking or anything, so that's usually where like the 3 stars come in for me, and lower in like a thriller range, I guess. And then the third book that I read in March was The Regrets by Amy Bonifons. Sorry if I mispronounced that. I gave it 2.5 out of 5. I thought this book was going to be so different than it actually was. Pretty much it's like a romance. What I got from it before I read it was that it was a romance between a human and a ghost. And it was at first, but then it changed into something totally different. And I didn't even know what was happening, and there was just way too much ghost sex in it. And now I know way too much about that. So yeah, 2.5. And then next I went easy on myself because I was like, I wanted something like really quick, really easy that like actually kept my mind and like, I don't know, kept my attention. So I read Blankets by Craig Thompson and I really enjoyed it. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. It was a graphic novel and it was a pretty long graphic novel. I did finish it in one sitting though, but it was like almost 600 pages. But it was really, really good. It follows this boy from the time he was like a young child to an adult, and so it's like his life and like what happens to him throughout his life and stuff. And yeah, it was really, really entertaining. I recommend it. I just stayed with the comic-esque things. I read Creepshow by Stephen King, which obviously I love the movie Creepshow. I love all things Stephen King. So I read that. I had actually read it before, but so this was a reread, which I really enjoyed. I gave it 5 out of 5. Obviously it's Creepshow. I enjoy the movie more, but the comic is, you know, it's good as well. And then I forgot what number I'm on. The 5th book that I read? No, I'm on the 6th book. The 6th. So the 6th book that I read was Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo. And I gave this book 5 out of 5 stars. I cannot wait for the next one. This book blew my mind. It was so freaking good. Basically, it is about, I know everyone on book 2 has read this book already, okay? I know. It took me a while to read it. But holy shit. It's so freaking good. If you don't know what it's about, this is what it's about. So it's basically this girl, and she goes to, her name is Galaxy and they call her Alex. She goes to Yale and it's her first year at Yale, and it's pretty much about like the secret societies in Yale. So like Skull and Bones and I can't think of another one, but secret societies. If you've never heard of secret societies before, I would recommend looking it up before you read this book. So it's basically about like the secret societies, and then there's like ghosts thrown in, and then like a mystery thrown in also with like the murder of this girl. And I don't know, it was so freaking entertaining. I am in love with Darlington. I need more. And yeah, I don't know, I really, really enjoyed this book. I cannot wait to read the second one. This was so good. Okay, I recommend it highly, highly, highly. This was my, well, it wasn't my only 5-star book because I gave Creepshow 5 stars, but this was my, obviously I'm gonna give Creepshow 5 stars. So this was technically like my 1 5-star read for the entire month. So the last book that I read for March was What Kind of Girl by Alyssa B. Schimmel, I want to say. I gave it 3.7 out of 5. This was about a girl and her boyfriend hits her, and she goes to school and she has a black eye, and nobody believes that her boyfriend hit her because he's like this popular like angel of a kid, okay, of course. And so nobody believes her that her boyfriend actually hit her. They think she's like confused or something. And then it's like a bunch of different perspectives, and I don't want to give it away, but there was like a twist kind of in the middle of the book that I really enjoyed. And you'll know if you read it. Then like, I mean, I don't know if I'm the only one that was like shocked that it wasn't the way that like you actually thought you were reading it, but it was a shock to me, and I'm assuming that it was meant to be like a shocking thing. But yeah, it was pretty good. I gave it 3.7, mostly because I mean, it was just like an easy, quick like read. It wasn't like anything like amazing, but it was really, really good, and I do recommend it if you want to read it. And yeah, and so that is the end of my wrap-up for March. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't know if I'm gonna be making any more videos, although I should, because like literally I'm not doing anything else, so I should. It's like, it's so hard to like motivate yourself to do stuff when you're just home and you're not doing anything. Like, I don't have to go to work right now because I work at a theater, so like my job is closed. I had to file for unemployment, which is great, and I don't know, it's like, what can you do besides play video games and board games and watch TV and, you know, play on your phone? But yeah, I should probably upload during this time. I just don't know what I would upload about, because like I am at my fiance's house, so like I don't know what I would video myself doing. Like, obviously I had to upload this because it's a March wrap-up, so that is obviously like something that I would film. But like a vlog, who wants to see a vlog of me in quarantine? It just doesn't sound very entertaining. Literally, you're gonna see me and I'm gonna wake up, play some Animal Crossing, eat, like sit on the couch all day. I mean, I don't know. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for being subscribed to me, and thank you for watching. And yeah, I really don't have anything else to say. I hope you guys are being safe out there, and I will see you, hopefully not in a long time. Okay. Bye guys.